What's going on, guys? It's Nathan and welcome to my first Cricket 19 career mode video. As you can see, I'm just showing you the menu and I've already finished showing my pro just to show you, just to save time. So I'm playing for Sunderland because you already know that's where I live, so I don't care. I'm saying that. Our first game is going to be against Warrington in a day 3 test game. So not the full day 5 like it would be in a normal game. Obviously I'm just going to play as myself, and obviously we're going to be as Sunderland and we're going to be in the first class kits. And let's get straight into the game. And it says, if you checked on the weather forecast there, it's going to be raining day 2 and 3, so let's get into there. So we're now loading it into the game. I've just skipped the loading screen to make it a bit quicker and a shorter video for you. So you can see the lineups there. Sunderland's is on the right and Warrington's is on the left.
Out to the middle now. It's time.
So we're on the right and Warrington on the left. We called heads, whatever that said. I couldn't see it. So Warrington won, so I'm guessing we went heads. So Warrington have chosen to bat first, which means we'll be bowling first. And if you didn't see me pro, I am a bowler. So there's the lineup. As you can see, I'm not opening the bowling because I've just started playing for the team.
Big build up to this match. I'm ready.
And I'll let you watch this. Well, I'll commentate over when I bowl, but some of it may be sped up because that was close. Because it's going to be like a 50-odd minute video of just me bowling and batting. So here comes my first spell when I'm bowling. So you might not be able to tell, but I've gone for full and I'm just going to try and bowl it on the outside off, or just outside off, just to get and see if he'll nick it through or he'll nick it back onto the stump. So first ball, just smacked it straight to cover, I think that is. As you can see, I've changed sides to make it a bit easier for me to bowl. So I'm now bowling around the wicket and he'd left that. So there's obviously not much we can do about the ones that he leaves. It's just the one that he tries to hit. So as we come in for the next ball, he just hits that straight down the edge of the pitch where there's a massive gap, and they're going to run for 2, and I think they will get back, and yes they do. Wicketkeeper misses it, but it goes through to the player backing up behind him. So as we come into the next ball, we've gone for a outswinger, I think that was, and we're going to bowl, and he just misses it. I think he left actually, and just straight through to the keeper. So as we bowl again, just left it again, because he seems to be leaving a lot because he doesn't want to try it any and see in case he nicks them. I'm guessing that's why it is. So these next balls are just appear there for a bad reason, but the next balls will be sped up. So these are going to be sped up from now till, I think these are going to be sped up for 5-10 overs, I think. So I'll see you when. I'll just keep commentating even though they're going to go a lot quicker. So basically I'm just bowling normally like I would in a game, as I play cricket outside of YouTube, and I'm a bowler. I've got Leon with us, by the way, so if you hear him in the background, it's just, if you hear someone else in the background, it will be Leon. He can speak, you know. Doesn't want to. Oh, he's spoken. You're falling asleep. So most of the balls that I bowl, he's just been leaving them all as we still come in. But yeah, still haven't got any wickets. Well, we've taken one when I wasn't bowling. So as we come through, he hits that one straight to mid off. So he's just been a very we've so far almost got a maiden apart from the first ball, where he ran 1 or 2, I think it might have been. So apart from there, he has just been normally hitting it. So I'm going to be coming back on for another spell here, as you can see there. 130 for 1. So I'm just trying to like get them to play a shot, see if they'll nick it, even though they have got very high run scores right now. So it might be a lot more difficult than it would normally be.
Asking the question.
So I appeal there, but I know it's missing off stump. So there's not much I can do there, because he tried to drive it but missed it and just hit his pad. And I knew it was missing off stump, so I appealed anyway, but I knew it was missing. So as he smacks the ball after that for 4, I try and just like get him playing it through the offside, because that's where most of our fielders are, just to see if he'll do anything. As he does play through the offside, and as you can see, it goes straight to one of our fielders. So if I can start getting playing that offside, less and less runs will come. So the next overs, when I said they might be sped up, they weren't. But because I accidentally got that wrong, it's the next bit that's going to be sped up in literally 5 seconds. So after this ball, it will be sped up for a bit, which I will be speaking over, because it'll start speeding up now, as you can see. So it's just going to be this sped up just because I don't want it to be sitting ages, or else this would have added on, because when I recorded it, the entire video was 49 minutes long, you know. That's how much of that I cut it down. So if you can see, I'm just trying to like bowl around the outside off, just try and get him playing, and then bowl a few straight onto the stump, seeing if he'll play any. Seeing if I can get him with a few outswingers, then bowling in swinger at him, but nothing seems to be working. So as I try and just get him bat and like see if he'll nick them, he's just hitting it straight at the same player as I think it's lunch has just came, or dinner, depending on whatever you call it. So as this, they've now batted, there's 71 overs remaining in this day, because there's 3 days, 90 overs in every day. Yeah. Just hitting it straight to our fielders, and not much runs are coming off them. I say that, and he whacks one for 4, so there is not much I can do about that. I just check if I can change the field, and I can, but I don't want to. So as you can see, still bowling the exact same line, which I'm surprised isn't clocked onto, because I'm just bowling the exact same line every single time. So yeah, that's happening, and as you can see, we're coming to bowl on again, even though I think this is going to be, after these like speed ones are done, I won't be bowling for a few overs, and then I'll come back on to bowl, then I'll bat, then I'll bowl, then I'll bat. So I am going to be speeding this up for quite a while. I know you might get annoyed at us, but it's literally just so you're not watching a 50-minute video. So that's what I'm trying to do, is cut the video down for you, so it doesn't drag on forever. Like the Sidemen's 20,000 versus $200, whatever it was, European edition holiday, which I've literally watched half of today. I've watched it twice already, full through, and then I've just watched half of it before I've done the voiceover for this. As he then hits the stumps there, so there's not really much as I try, because if you can see, every time I go to bowl, the person at the non-striking end always moves out of the wicket, or well, the thing. So I try and catch him out, even though I know it will never work. And speeding it up is about to come to an end. As you can see, I'm just keep trying to do it just in case I can catch him once, but I don't think that'll happen. So he's just defending most of my balls, are hitting them straight to our fielders. So there's not much we can do with them as we go about a normal speed. As you can see, most of them balls were missing the stump apart from 2 as we go to drinks for a bit, which is what it's called when you play normal cricket. So obviously I've still got an over the ball here. So as you can see, we are now coming to into ball, and he's just smacked that straight for 4. Brilliant. Leon's got to sleep. Oh, I've got a back on the run for 2. I think that might have been 3. Quick kick misses it again for a second time, and just goes straight through our the person batting him up. So as he just constantly hits it at the same person, which is starting to get on my nerves a bit, because I want him to play different shots and try and hit it at different people and like start playing different shots. He's just playing two simple shots. He's playing a drive through point and playing a shot straight to cover. If you can hear someone screaming, it is my little sister. I'm sorry about it. I'm at my mum's right now and I can't do much about it. I was going to record this at my nana's where I usually do it, but Ellie's in the house and I don't want her listening. So as we come in again, just as I said, that's all he plays, going straight to point. Is that my granddad? I thought so later. So as you can see, he's just leaving most of them, not doing very much, to be honest.
This bowler really can get these spinning a lot.
So as you can see, we've just got a lot out there, and we come back on to try and get, I think it's the last two out, I think, is it? Yeah, the last 2 wickets. We're just trying to bowl like a dangerous ball in, but he just decides to leave them all. Which I don't understand why, because he is just not trying to get out and hit as many runs as they can, because they are batting first. Which means they set a total for us to try and chase. As you can see, I just try and get the kid out again, or well, the computer out again. We're just throwing it back to the off stump, well, non-striker then, to see if he's out his wicket, but anytime that I start pressing the button to throw it, he just moves back, as again puts that one to either mid-on. He puts it either on to mid-off or cover, which is pretty annoying actually, because as again just straight mid-off, which is starting to get on my nerves a bit, because it's like I know where he's going to play it, so I might start moving a fielder in, but I don't think I do. Because I wasn't clocking onto it then, but watching it back, he's hitting so many at the same exact spot. It's actually starting to be a bit annoying. So another speed bit's going to come up in a second, because I do bowl for quite a while. So I'm just trying to save you the time of watching this video, which we're almost halfway through, but not that very far. So as we come through again for what will be the end of the over, I think, is it? No. Almost the beginning of an over. So now we are speeding it up, as you can tell by how fast we are like running and everything. So we're now just speeding this up just to try to save you time from watching it. So we've still got our innings and their innings to go. Well, our 2 innings and their innings to go. So the speed will be coming to an end, because my bowling, I think, comes to an end just around here. So I think I bowled this last over, and then I start just fielding, and then we start batting while someone starts batting. So that'll happen. So it'll stop around about now. So 2 seconds, it'll start stopping. As you can see, it goes by a normal pace with 3 overs left in, well, 3 balls left in the over. So you can see that we are bowling very well. Well, we aren't, but like we're just stopping them from getting runs, which is the main idea for the bowlers. So as I just said, we've just bowled very well, but like we're not getting any wickets, which might seem to you, which we're not bowling very well. But what's happening is we're just stopping them from getting any more runs, which is working very well. So as you can see, our innings has started, and we are about to come into bat. Are we coming into bat now, or is it? Okay, we're coming into bat now, but I think we only stay in for a few before it's rained off, or like a few of them is rained off. So see that ball doesn't go very far, it's straight and mid on.
This
So
is
as to come off, I've just skipped it when I bat.
That's 4. Superb.
So we've just hit a 4 there, so that worked pretty well. Oh my hell are you doing? So I know in test cricket that you just meant to like play a shot and just wait, but what's happening is I'm seeing gaps which I just hit the ball straight through.
super shot.
So it makes it very easy for it to just hit them through. So that's all I'm trying to do, work it through the gaps and see if no gaps are on, which not many times they are, just like that, I will just defend them. If there's no gaps on, it's dead straight, unless it's a full toss, unless it's a fuller ball or a yorker where I'll just smack it for 6 or like 4 depending on where if it bounces straight down the ground. So right now we are sitting at 150 for 6. I've hit 8 off 3 balls. Again, just defending it because I don't see any shot on offer. Sorry. So as we look to try and hit more runs, it's a short ball, we try and just play it down through the through fine leggish area, which we do pretty well. Move across the stumps very well and just turn and smack it down fine leg, but we get it through past the person and we hit it for 4. Again, balling down that leg side, just hitting it down through the gap, which is always there. So as that runs away, we will get 4. Yes, I think we got 4 for that, so that went pretty well.
The pace bowler coming
And
into the
as you can
attack.
see, I've kept the strike because I moved across. I've ran, so I kept the strike, which is very helpful because the other person doesn't seem to get much runs, as he was just out a few balls ago. That's why the batsman has changed, because obviously the person who we played with went in the bat with, has now got out. So every 5 or 15 that says if we're hitting a 4. So 1/3 of the balls we're hitting the 4. So as we just smash it straight to cover but get back in time. As we get back in time for the for us not to be run out. There's a spinner coming on. It's Jason Line or whatever the person's name is from America, not America, Australia. So spinner, obviously I'm just trying to defend any that comes straight onto the stones, but any that are like wide outside off, I'm just gonna hit. As you didn't say, I try and hit that ball straight down the ground or like into a gap, but it just goes straight at that fielder. So I thought about running, but then decided I'm not gonna run. As you can see, he's brought silly square leg. As I just pad that, even though it looked like it was going to go right, it went left. I thought about running for 2, but then I decided no, it's too dangerous. As Leon falls asleep. So we are going to try and play that through the gap, which we do pretty well, and that should run away for 4, which it has done. And there might be a sped up area coming because I bat for quite a while and hit a few runs, so I just thought I'll speed it up for you. So we're running for 2, a tight 2, but we make it back pretty well. So that makes it, so we're just going to speed it up from here. So it is sped up from here. As you can see, he's running a lot quicker, but that's just because it's sped up. So it's just to make it a bit easier for you guys to watch. And as you can see, we're playing with Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot? No, Leon doesn't get it. I wonder if you guys that joke. Did you get it? Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot, and it has a C for his name. Crash. Oh, I give up trying to tell you how that worked. So we just defended that ball, I think. As he comes in again, ball's outside leg stump. So we could have, if that hit our pads, that wouldn't have mattered because it was outside off, so it wouldn't have mattered. As we are trailing by 48, but catching up on that total pretty quickly when I'm in bat. As I'm on 39, I think that just says yes, I'm on 39, so all I'm trying to do is just play a few shots and trying to get this run total up to closer up to their score, just to make it a bit easier for us in the second innings. As the short ball comes, we try to smash it through the gap, but hit straight to a fielder, and it's going to be spread out for quite a while because I batted for pretty long. So I think this is sped up until our innings ends actually. So we just try to play it down the gaps, but nothing really is happening with them. As we just try this, smashed straight at him. I thought about running, but I seen the ball and strained the field. I was like, I would be run out there, so I thought no, and we just didn't run. Sweep that shot, goes straight to that fielder. We're thinking about going for 2, but in the end we just go for 1. As I just skipped when I'm in bat, you can still see I'm with C. Banuk. I don't know how to pronounce his name, which I've just gone to me 50 there, I think that was. Yes, I've just hit me 50. So as you can see, another short ball which is hit through to the gap, and I think that could be going for 4, and it has. So that has now gone for 4. As we get closer up to the total, we are now 22 away from getting level as we run for 2. Maybe could have gone for another one, but I thought no, to play it safe and try and get the run total up. So as another short ball comes, there's a short ball mayhem. And we'll try to hit it over that fielder, which we do lovely, and it bounces short of the boundary, but still goes over for 4. Try and play that shot, go straight to fielder, but it's way too high and way too powerful, and just flies for 6 easy. And it just hit 6s in 1 out of 10. So every 1/10, so every 10 balls in one of them, we're going to hit 6s, if you don't get what that means. As the spinner comes on again, balls outside off, just tries and pushes it through cover, push it between point and cover, but it just doesn't work out, as we're going to go back to normal speed so it much easier. And as he steams in, it's short ball, so full of ball, so we try to smash it up, but we end up getting caught because I timed it a bit bad. So we have you being caught there, as I'll show you now. So as we just hit straight up in the air, and he just easily caught that. So that's his bowlers, because we were on the 9th wicket, if you didn't see. So that was our best bowler. He got 5 wickets. As we are about to come into our bowling session again, which is just going to go straight into when we bowled. So we try and bowl, and they just hit it straight for 4. No, they're going to go for 2. No, they just go for 1. Sorry. So they just ran 1 there. The new batter is about to face the first ball. I've really hoped to get this person for a duck, but I don't think we did. Now just leave that one pretty well. So we'll try. Just gonna keep trying bowling normally and seeing if we can if they hit anything, and try and hit anything or edge them, or we just bowl straight through them, which is not very likely to happen against DI, but you can do it. So as a steaming again, just defends that one. So the first ball he's hit, it hasn't gone for like 6 or anything, which I have to say is a success, because it's happened to me in real life. So as he just hits that one down, fine leg. Didn't go very fine though, so they just run for 2 because there's not many fielders out in that open space. As it's about this, as we come in again, trying to bowl, just try and bowl consistently straight to them. seeing if the computer has forgotten to move back,
The left arm.
we will start speeding it up just to make it easier for you right now. So yeah, it'll be sped up, but once again, it's just to make it easier for you guys to watch it, I'm guessing. So all we do is try to just bowl consistently, just trying to make him play, see if he does anything, or even if he like just tries to hit one straight back at us and we have to do like a quick reaction. So most of our balls, if you've been watching carefully, have been going on the full, apart from some that has been like on the good length, which is where most bowlers bowl, and I don't know how that's just got thrown mid on field, but it did. So they ran for 2, I think that was, it might have been 1, as we stopped that one from going through, else that probably would have gone for 4. So we're coming into bowl again, as you can tell, but obviously it's a lot quicker because I've sped up the gameplay. But obviously you can tell that it's not sped up because I'm still speaking, because obviously this is recorded during the thing, so the mic won't be sped up. I don't think so anyway, we'll have to check. So we keep coming into bowl, just trying to bowl them out, seeing if anything will happen, but nothing really did happen. And we are coming to the end of where I'm showing the speed, because so we come here and we are still bowling, but the speed will go away now, so I will be able to explain the ball, well, like how a ball, in full detail. So as this occurs, I will just tell you. So you can pick a ball, which I didn't there, and then you pick a length, which is short, good, full, or yorker. I bowl the odd yorker just to see if what they'll do, but there won't be many yorkers that you'll see me bowl. But as we come through, as you can see, that hit his pad, but I could say that was just missing the stumps by a mile. But I just appeal in case the umpire gives it. Once again hits the pads, but missing leg by a mile or off. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I couldn't tell from where it was, if it was hitting off our leg. So as we're coming again, he hits that one, but straight to mid wicket. So not really much you can do with that ball, but it's pretty decent the way I'm bowling right now, as he hits that one down fine leg. But there's a fielder out there that cleans the ball up, just comes in from the D and gets the ball cleanly, as our bowling comes to an end, I think, for the entire day. Yes, it does. And I won't bat this innings because we hit the total without me needing to bat. I would have gone and bat next, but they didn't need us because they batted so well in that second innings that we'd already won.
That's all the cricket for now.
So obviously, as you can see, we won by 6 wickets. And for the last minute of the video, I just heard myself through the mic. It's obviously gonna take us out of the game, and I will just show you how, like, what I spend my upgrade points, as it tells you about there if you want to read it. Ability points to like upgrade your player. As you can see, I move up to level 2, even though it doesn't look like it. I did, because I'll see in a second. And I've got objectives on the bottom. It's, well, you can just read them for yourself, but it's like 10 fours, 15 sixes, and something else. As you can see, I'm spending my upgrade points on batting, because I feel like that's the one that I need most on, because I think I did. No, I spent it on bowling because I feel like I could get a bit more accuracy on the bowling and everything to do with that. So as you can see, I've spent a lot on bowling there, and obviously I check perks even though I can't get any. But this will be the end of this cricket video, and bye.